Hey folks, and welcome to some post-commentary. The footage you're about to see is old. It was recorded in 2021, it's only being released now in 2025. It doesn't necessarily represent me as a person or as a YouTuber anymore. Some of it might, some of it mightn't. I just ask for your forbearance for any rough patches you may find. I found a few in my checking of it, and I've excised them, but there's so much footage to check through that I wouldn't be able to get it all. So some will doubtlessly have slipped past. So just hope for your tolerance and your understanding. Till next time, folks, I do hope you've enjoyed. I'll let Past Me take over. You'll be hearing from me again. There's plenty of this footage.
So why did Weinbald really want him to find it? Want people to find it? Maybe he's the, their love child? Or descendant of the love child? Well, great descendant a few hundred years ago. Really wants his ancestors' thing to be known. Why not just reveal it? Seeds of change. Sure, we'll get these out of my inventory. And yeah, I do need this on. Bubbly Barney. Isn't here yet. Should be, but isn't. This oversized sack of goods intended for Nanalai seems to weigh nigh a tons. A tiny sack of such trifling weight that one wonders if it contains anything at all. Ha! You got my delivery. You've got it, you've got it. The sack's got some heft to it. Sure it does. Should too, being full of soil. What will I do with the soil? Put it on the ground, that's what. The littler bag he gave me is full of seeds. Some do some farming. Calamity's done made the fish stay away from these waters, so if we don't farm, we don't eat. But if I go running my mouth and near forgetting the business, got the gill for Tatafu right here. Tell her I'm much obliged. I can see your concern, but don't worry about us. Else we didn't always know how to fish that neither. But when you need to learn something, you earn it, eh? In theory, at least. I've been hearing tale of people who needed to learn how to farm and didn't do too well. And the other people trying to farm and putting down on cardboard barely a hand's, well, less than a hand's depth of soil. And trying to plant stuff in that. Oh, you're on the other side? Of course. So, I'll take his confidence as a sign of competence. As found a bait founded in confidence, So, crafting tome. I thought that was a weird, crab over there or something. But, yeah. So, just because you need to earn it doesn't mean you actually earn it. Competency is a very different thing indeed. Swiftly done. Was the fisher satisfied with its bits of land? Healthy sum to cover the cost of soil and seeds purchased from Tata Food. The payment, is it? I guess he was satisfied. Thank you. Let's see here. Yan, Tan, Tether. That's everything. Can't rightly say I feel easy in my mind about this. Fishers are living enough gill as is without squandering on Unoskin dirt. Though what do I know, eh? The farther glimpse I got from said it'll give the cove's tint soil the boost it needs. So hey, maybe they'll at least have a fighting chance. Gotta have a hope, right? Here, that's some leftover seeds for you. You come into a bit of land in those adventure districts, go on, set up a vegetable patch or two. Two chomp pails full. How much more do you have in there? Took me a moment to get that. I hate coming back to the waking sands. It's such a pain in the arse. But Ranger demands it. He's pensive. You can be sure another primal problem looms in the horizon. The order of the world slain at thy hand, 'twas a deed both heroic and historic, a tale to be told down the ages. I fear, however, that the terror of the Indigo Deep did slumber but briefly in the ethereal sea. The maelstrom had assured me with unhappy certitude that Leviathan doth stir from the abyss once more. Should this indeed prove the case, then we face a most troubling and chilling precedent. The order of the world is a voracious being. Not less than a treasure trove of crystals would serve to lure the entity back to our plane of existence. 'Tis folly then to believe the sea-bound beastmen could gather such a haul with impossible clarity. This Hagen, I believe, have been entertaining assaying guests. A threat of unprecedented magnitude now loometh over Limso and Minsa. Take thee the swiftest road to Maelstrom Command, and offer thy stalwart service. Thy shining light must needs illuminate the ocean's darkened swell. As one age ended, and another doth rise, so do our struggles wax and wane. What wouldst thou ask of me? Expedition. What expedition? Before thee lieth portal to momentous truth. Thou seekest the primal unknown, dwelling deep within the realm's unseen wounds. I pray thee, ward my master's grandchild from unearthly harm. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. Oh, I haven't even done this, and he's already sending me off on the next one. Strange. My hair is... Oh god, I'm terrified. I made a mistake! Please, I'm so young. Not meant to be able to get back here. You can only dismount wherever you're meant to at least theoretically be able to get to without a flying mount. Though, here seems to be a glitch enough. Okay, let us see. Seems that last CPS really does not want to join. Drom Coreno decides, you are as ever a welcome sight of Maelstrom Command. Worst fears are realized. The primal Leviathan has returned to tread their shores. They do not think it possible for the fishbacks to summon their rapacious god without a considerably longer period of preparation, but there can be no mistake. Prior to contacting Orianger, or Uranger, we received a report detailing the almost complete destruction of a merchant fleet upon the open sea. Only one vessel managed to limp into port, bearing the decidedly unwelcome news of Leviathan's resurgence. Judging by the testimony given by surviving crew members, the massive waves the entity leveled to ships against ships will dwarf anything we've ever seen the Primal Command before. Should he unleash a tidal wave of similarly empowered proportions, Limsa will be scraped from this island like a barnacle from a hull. It is with such dread imaginings in mind that I bid you sail forth to slay Lord of the World yet again. Our strategy remains unchanged. The twin vessel World Eater is already being prepared under command of Storm Marshal Safsarin. Make your way to Morby dry docks on your own preparation once your own preparations are complete. Seek out Sergeant Soriona and she'll see you safely aboard the ship. May the navigator guide and protect you. Even down there. You think flooding would be an issue? Maybe they have it built with flooding in mind. You'd imagine they would. You'd imagine. Oh god, I'm actually in. Shit's real, bro. I do love Titan's song under his final team. Can't understand it for shit, but it sounds great. Okay. Sons of man, murderers of my children. Oh. Me? I didn't recognize that, symbol before. I'd never seen that before. And yeah, that went down hard. I remember people saying about the difficulty of this dude. And I guess they weren't kidding. Ah. Well, no, does not help. Woo! I must go now. The core needs me. For thee my hatred is unending, unyielding. I shall grind thee beneath my heel, mortal. Shit. Absolutely, I quite like the music in this game. Stand as close to the red line without being on the red line. That's the trick of it. The silver 4. That rings a bell, but I don't... can't remember in what way. Oh, yes, I remember that song now. Another wipe, certainly. Oh. Yeah. Whoop. There's a Ravana. Blood trickling down from my floors. Probably not a reference to that, though. But it just, that's what it made me think of. I think this pug may break apart. Oh. Way to go act. But yeah, I do quite like this guy's Act 3. Music. I wonder, I doubt he still takes damage when he's up above. Not sure how to dodge that one. Is it just... Yeah, you probably have to position yourself at the other side of his foot. That's all. It's probably... I'm just not seeing a marking, so I kind of just... My brain just shits off. It's not even a fucking saying. I should have equipment on me so I can restore my stuff. Ah! Ah, we need to keep them in it. Okay. Just for a moment for the other thing. It's a common boss tactic. That was far too close. It's a common boss tactic, but it's... You never know if they're going to be doing that or not. Far too close. So... Okay, you have to send that deal. I just got knocked right through it, so I'm not sure. So I guess I need to stand at the other side of the rock, but it just, I didn't... Yeah, maybe it was just positioning. Maybe it's not to do with the rocks. Whatever. Actually, having the novice group here is a little annoying. Just it's mixing in with other stuff. Yeah, so just being positioned at the other side didn't matter. Nice try, little guy. The actual positioning, I'm not sure on. No one's been quite clear. Some have the idea, I think. They speak as if they do. But I don't know myself. Doesn't seem like this guy has that much of a health bar. Like we are all being scaled down, so... Really? Okay, it's just positioning. Alright. So it's none to do with these. Or maybe it's also to do... Maybe it's boat? I have no idea anymore. Why am I the leader? Can I promote someone else? Whatever. Oh. Of course. This music, I love it. To the last I grapple with thee. Oh. Oh. Tries to actually res me. Yeah, positioning. I got the move mixed up. Now they're shaking. This is great music, I'd say. The echo, right? Yeah. I gotta be behind him, and he's stacked on the far and under such behind him. LA stage, and he otherwise hits better on the far side. I remember before someone making a joke before that for the Loki boss in the Halls of Stone dungeon in WoW, you got to hug him. So I just typed in the emote. Sadly, there's not a kiss his ass emote for here. Oh, yeah. My hands are kind of, always quiver. For thee my hatred is unending and unyielding. Think we aren't meant to be together? No fucking idea. Tremble before the might of the earth. To the last I grapple with thee. Ah. Step slow. Very close, actually. Okay, 2-minute cooldown, so use it at the end. Won't. For thee, my hatred is unending and unyielding. You would die if you got hit by that. No two ways about it. Tremble before the might of the earth. To the last I grapple with thee. Oh, nice. The sludge. I'm dead. Moving the sludge a little early. Oh. I got a res. Thank you. Okay, that didn't work. Not sure what went wrong there. Come on. You can do it. I should have hit arm's length, but I forgot about it, hoping on the sludge. Art to art. Ass to ass. I'm annoyed I wasn't alive for the kill, but read. Oh, you then. You were giving some advice. Oh, someone else already got that. Under the weight, I think, is his final thing. Titan displayed a most satisfying degree of destructive power. The intensifying effects of ritual foci are undeniable. Powerful though this incantation was, its primal's eventual defeat was not unexpected. The burgeoning strength shown by the Bringer of Light, however, has grown beyond reckoning. Such a demonstration of force serves as still, but even greater retaliation. Yes, as the light burns brighter, so too are the shadows steeped deeper in darkness. 1 sec. 1, 2. Let's continue. Yeah, that was messy. Apologies on my part. Oh. I'll zoom well till the very end there. Well. Given that was my first time seeing... Fuck you. Seeing, Extreme Titan. I did well, I guess. But, the last run was going well till the, knockoff. I'd like to think I would have survived if it wasn't for that. Yeah, I should have used arm's length, because that would have... That should have saved me. But for whatever reason, the the sludge didn't. That was meant to help. Maybe you can't do it by itself. Maybe you have to stack arm's length and the sludge. But yeah, I like to think if it wasn't for that slip up, I would have worked out a little. Like, I would have at least survived that last run, like. I'm just wondering, is what I'm saying making sense? But yeah, basically, if I'd hadn't slipped, if the sludge thing had worked, or I had made my own mistake, we survived it. I like to think. The rumblings have ceased. It seems that no matter how powerful the Order of Crags becomes, you and your companions are up to the task. Yes? Found something of interest in Navel. Crag ritual focus. Gruesome ritual focus fashioned from the bones of a kobold. And yet, he's bitching about me being the killer of his children. Is this bone? And such a grotesque design. Honestly, never understand the kobold's sense of aesthetics. Say you acquire a similar object after your battle with Garuda. You must consider the possibility that these trinkets are responsible for the primal's appalling new strength. But I shall pray leave such conclusions more learned in the subject than I. Pray return to the waking sands and convey my greetings to Oriange. But yeah, I do wonder what went wrong. Like, was it, with this game, like, was I just a second too late getting into the tower? Does the tower only work so well? Was I meant to have stacked it with the other thing, or was the distance just not in its favor? What exactly went wrong there, I wonder. And I like to think that whatever went, like, I was doing okay beyond that. Oh no. That if I hadn't gotten done in by it, I would have been fine. Hopefully. I like to think so anyway. Though we like to think a lot of things. I know I'm going around in circles here, but it just, I don't know, I feel like an ass or something. Nope, nothing. Storm Sergeant Strolona, at your service. The Whirl Eater is loaded and ready, sir. I'll give it a signal for the towing vessel to depart as soon as you're aboard. Leiden was sighted some distance from the coast, so there should be more than enough time to build up to ramming speed. The entire crew is willing to lay down their lives to ensure you reach your target, sir. So you just concentrate on securing that overgrown sea serpent. Now, I prefer them not to do that, like, let's not have that be their go-to, yeah?